Hey guys, what is up? This is Yaji here, and you've asked for add-ons videos. So I'm here to start a new series about an in-depth, one-by-one add-ons video review session. Alright, so first up is going to be my review of Quartz. Now, first thing I want to say right off the bat is the reason why all my stuff is messed up. I downloaded this really toxic UI add-on, and I really liked it. It looked really cool, but I had to delete my entire WTF folder. Slightly aggravated about it, but you know, that's alright, because I'm looking on the bright side and it's actually extremely fortuitous. Why? Because now you'll be able to see exactly how I set up my add-ons from scratch. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now bear in mind I have this right here. I am going to be changing my UI to be a little bit more clean. But let's kind of just jump right into this. I was kind of playing around with this earlier to make sure I could remember how everything works. So I'm just going to go ahead and reset everything. Oh, you know what? Just going to go to default. Okay, it doesn't like resetting. First lesson. First thing I'm going to do is check out your toggle bar lock and get into this a little bit later because I'm going to be changing my UI with another add-on. But this looks like a good setup for right now. These are just the cast bars, so keep that in mind. Lock those up. Go back to interface. Now, I'm going to forget about this, so you guys have to remind me. I always forget where the color of my cast bar is. So, first thing we'll set up is Yaji, man. Yaji, man. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Chillin', bro. Alright. Why is it always scrolled down? Alright. So this is these kind of things are kind of the same. Player, target, focus, and pet. This is just kind of affects your modular cast bar. It's, you see, didn't move. Why didn't it move? Oh, I reset it after this, didn't I? Okay. Well, blah blah blah. Who cares about that? Make it messy. I don't care. So yeah, this is where your cast bar. You just move it wherever you want it to be. I didn't move it very far. God, I'm such a derp right now. Okay. So back to this. Let's lock those shit up. Alright. So this is going to be a really important add-on. Let me describe it a little first. This add-on is really outdated. A lot of this stuff has been incorporated into the Blizzard default UI. And I like the Blizzard default UI. I'm not a huge fan of add-ons, but a lot of them are necessary. So it's kind of like necessary evil. So yeah, let's kind of just go right into this. I'll get to my DK later. Show channeling ticks. This is the most important part of the add-on if you need it to help your DPS. If you have something like a Shadow Priest with Mindflay Insanity, or a Boomkin with Hurricane, any kind of channel, with ticks, this is going to show you where each individual tick is, and I can't show you on this class. I know Army's a channel, but it doesn't tick. It's just a channel. I can't show you. But I promise you, this is absolutely necessary for Shadow Priest running Insanity. It's just necessary. Now, a lot of this program, because it's so outdated and already incorporated into the Blizz UI, the stuff that is available is going to be purely cosmetic. However, I'm going to show you the things that are important to certain classes first. So this right here, like obviously I said, it's about Shadow Priest. All this kind of stuff, it looks kind of busy and fancy. This is all cosmetic. It shows you this is your positioning. If you have the bar lock, you can move it wherever you want, so this becomes extremely unimportant. Scale is a little messed up here. Don't really mess with that. Alpha is kind of like, think of your screen, even though it's 2D, think of it as 3D, and this is depth. So 100% alpha is right in your face, 0% alpha is as far away as it can be. And the way that alpha works in WoW, for some reason it fades it as it pushes it further back. But so let's go look at that. So I'm going to make this like 30% alpha, and that's just for the sake of things, pretend that recount is solid. It's not. Actually, maybe this part is. So it's going to hide behind this part of recount. So that's exactly what alpha is. I like everything to be 100% though. Except, well, yeah. So look at this. This is the icon. See my Astral Cloud surfing on this side, and now it's going to be on that side. Come on, there you go. That's going to mess me up if I don't fix that, so I'm going to fix that now. This kind of stuff, this is really self-explanatory, guys. It looks complicated, but it's really, really easy. This is kind of cool. You can change what your bar looks like, and I don't really like it. It's too busy for me. I have enough time figuring out what's going on in this game anyway. I don't need more busy stuff on my screen. So this will just change the way that it looks. Let's go look at that real quick. So you see the background changes. It's pretty cool, and when you change, like, you can get into some really cool stuff, especially if you're a caster class and you're just casting all day in PvE. I find that a little bit boring, and this would make it slightly more interesting. Now, not only can you change the background, but you guys reminded me. I knew you were doing it. You reminded me to go back and look at my cast bar colors. Alright, perfect. So, this is your casting color right here. Again, it's pretty obvious, pretty straightforward. I'm going to change the alpha to be a little bit more like my chat box over here. I'm going to change the casting to something pretty. Let's go with something pretty on my death knight. Yeah. So yeah, look at that. The bright blue, it looks really cute. I got my tooltip in the way, so you can't really see what's going on. That's cute. I like it. Yeah, it's fresh setup. Now, one thing you're gonna notice at the end of the bar is a little red bar, and that's when you can start moving before the cast is canceled. So if I hit it right, so I'm not hitting it right, and right there, you can start moving. So that's also really useful to know. A lot of WoW players already know about that, and they've kind of just worked it into their normal rotation, and they kind of already have that in their head. So you can change all this kind of stuff, spell text, cast time precision. I'll show you what that does real quick. I find this to be extremely way too busy for me. But it goes out into crazy amounts of decimals. If you like that, go for it. I can't stand it, so I have that off. So that about wraps about that portion up. So the next thing we're going to go to are buffs. And if you look real quick, can I target one? Okay. So this is going to track your buffs on the target. Now those are debuffs and buffs. Obviously you're not going to be debuffing your friendlies, so this shows like HOTS on your friendlies, and also any debuffs on your enemies. And this is actually a pretty smart add-on. It's not going to track Horn of Winter, which is really going to be amazingly helpful. Like, oh, actually, you know what? It does. That's kind of annoying. I lied to you. So that is going to track that kind of stuff. But let's go look at this right now, and it's what you're going to see. I'm going to army so you can see. It anchors to your cast bar. So I'm going to go ahead and put my diseases on that target, and then there you go. There's your buffs. Let's go change those colors to something really obnoxious that I can't miss. Okay, that's kind of nice. And then let's make it empty? No, I don't like empty. Go Blizzard Raid Bar. Yeah, Blizzard Raid Bar is the sex. And make it huge, so it's really hard to miss. Okay, so that's pretty helpful, and if you see, it's just anchored to your cast bar. So that's pretty awesome. And I find it particularly useful for my Resto Druid. Now the last thing that's going to be really important is your swing timer. Why is my music on loop? Alright. Sorry about that. So swing timer. This one is, as you've seen before, extremely necessary for anyone who has to track their auto attack. And I'm just going to go in, as you saw real quick, I'm trying to run through it kind of quicker because I know this is going long. But you're going to want to, first thing you want to do is change this little drop down to free, and you're going to want to unlock it. So first of all, you can see it, and second of all, you can move it. And since I'm kind of a derp with clicking, I'm not good at it, I make it as big as possible before I move it. I also, for me, I just like it to be an obnoxious color so I don't miss it. This is something I got so I can pay attention more. I need it to be something really obnoxious that's hard for me to miss. So I go ahead and do that. This is all useless, like I said before. If you have this on free as opposed to locked, you don't need this. So you can just put it wherever you want. So now I'm going to cover all of these things at once. Latency, trade skill, GCD, mirror, interrupt, range, flight, and enemy cast bars. This is all stuff that has since been added to World of Warcraft's Blizzard's default UI. So let's go look at those. Latency, this is right there. Annoying to check, granted. There are other add-ons that can check it easier for you. I just wouldn't recommend it at all. I check my latency based on my auto attack. And if you want to see my auto attack in action, by the way. Why is it not? There it goes. So there it goes. That is my slow auto attack with no procs. Trade skill merge never has had any options. It shouldn't be on here. Global cooldown, let's go ahead and show you this. I don't like this at all. If it's just shows you the global cooldown on a bar. So let's go ahead and make this free and unlock it so we can see it. There it is. Let's make it huge. And that doesn't get very huge. Oh, there we go. And it just kind of goes by for your global cooldown. If you have a problem seeing all of your actions go on a little dark, then I think you have a problem. But granted, you can try to use this if you like. Plus, you can change the look of it. You can just make your screen look cool. Cosmetic changes. Mirror just does exactly what it says. It mirrors the stuff that you have. I don't like it. I don't need more stuff to read. Interrupt, again, this is in the Blizzard default UI now. You can change the color of it if you'd like. Kind of cool. Kind of cosmetic. I'm not too into cosmetic stuff, if you haven't guessed. Out of range color, don't need it. I do it with Battleground targets if I need it, or my raid profiles. They're set up to do that. Flight, extremely useless. Enemy cast bars is kind of cool. If you want to make your screen look cool in PvP, you want a lot of bright, flashy colors. Bear in mind that this is only on you, and this is only your current target. This is going to be on all targets. And just recently in 5.4, they added enemy cast bars below all enemy nameplates. So that's actually, this was relevant up until 5.3, I believe. But then you can also still change it cosmetic. So that's really about it for this add-on. Bear in mind, I did say a lot of it is a little bit outdated, granted. But some of the stuff that's here that is definitely necessary for my Frost Dk and my Shadow Priest and all other kind of things, I still would use it on my caster class because it's that nice modular bar and you can change it if you get bored with it. So overall, I think this add-on, everything that I've needed it for, it's done. This is the powerhouse of my add-ons. It always works, and I definitely recommend it. So go ahead and check out Quartz. Alright, see ya.